You tell us what you do, and we'll decide that's a really good idea. You're frugal, or no, you're just cheap. Hi, Jessica. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show.
Hi, good morning.
Good
Hello.
morning.
Tell us what you do, Jessica. Save a buck.
Okay. So a lot of people, I think they don't pay attention to this, but in Target, I think the beginning of November, if you purchase something and the price goes down during the season, all the way to the end of December, if per se if you got a shirt for a child a regular price and tomorrow it's 30% off, you can go back to Target, go get a price adjustment, and they give you your money back. So that's what I've been doing, and then I go buy more gifts with whatever I get back.
Nice.
Why don't you just go on the day that the sale is actually happening?
Because you don't know what's going to happen.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, you don't know.
No,
it's
you
gonna
don't know what's going to happen. And actually, Jessica, I'm glad you brought that up because I was at the Gap over like the Thanksgiving break, and the lady at the register told me, you know, this is not just a holiday thing. This happens all year long. If you purchase something at this store and within 2 weeks the price drops, bring it back and they price match it.
Oh,
and I was
that's
thinking,
nice.
man, I think more people need to know about this policy. And then some people, Jessica, will be like, well, I don't want to do that. That's kind of chintzy. No, honey. I'm not buying a $40 shirt and then not taking advantage of it when it drops to $15. Like you said, you can buy more gifts with that extra money.
Correct.
Good job, Jessica.
Hey, Jessica, let me ask you something.
$90 back.
That's
$90?
great.
Nice.
So, Jessica, on the day after Christmas or the 26th, do you go to that Target and get some Christmas decorations at a reduced price?
Oh, yeah, I do that too, and I save it for the next year.
Yeah. I think, some of the most beautiful things I have found that I've used over the years, I found them on the post-Christmas sale because they didn't sell before that. Like, I'm telling y'all, I feel like I've shopped so much for Christmas this year that if you go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby, they had so much, look, they had a lot of stuff for the holidays after Thanksgiving. And I went into Michael's, I think it was on Thursday night, and almost everything is cleaned out. But there are some gems that are still hanging around. Like when I found some of this little Santa Claus that's just, you put on your shelf. This guy was just hanging out after Christmas still. And he's one of my favorite Santa Claus I put up every single year. But usually they wipe out of that stuff. So Jessica, thanks for sharing that price match. Is it like what's it called? Price match or cash back? Or
It's a price adjustment.
Price
And
adjustment.
another thing I
Adjustment?
do as well for any holiday, like for Christmas, whenever Christmas is done, or even Valentine's Day, any decorations, goodie bags, I always save them because for the next year, I know they're going to be swiped out, and I'm already set for that day.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
Here's something you
Jessica,
mentioned,
thank you so
Roula,
much. You have
about-
a great holiday season. Take care. Thanks for calling the show.
You said Michael's and Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
For instance, I get most of my painting supplies because I make paintings, obviously, when I'm not on the air, and I'll learn their price sales schedule. For instance, at Hobby Lobby, every other week, they'll do 40% off on this particular line of canvases or brushes or paints.
Did you sign up for the app?
No, I didn't get the
Did you
app.
get emails?
You just learn like the cycles at those stores, like at Michael's and Hobby Lobby, because they always have sales.
I remember Hobby Lobby for years had the 40% off coupon. You could always scroll down to the bottom of the app or their website, and they always had a 40% off coupon. And they did away with that
Michael's
coupon, and that made a big to-do. Like everyone, that was a big stink. They went away from the 40% off coupon. Michael's, I started shopping for some Christmas stuff after Thanksgiving, and it was like 25 or 30% off. Then on Black Friday, it was 60% off. I was so mad. But you could price adjust that too, I think. Special K, share with us your frugal or cheap tip.
One of my friends mentioned that they are probably going to throw a Christmas party last minute this season. So I thought, I saw something this weekend that might help. If you are having a last minute Christmas party or any Christmas party coming up, I have found two places where you can find the cutest, cheesiest Christmas wear.
Oh.
Because you want those Santa Claus plates, but you don't want to spend $100 on a new set.
Yes.
Girl, go on day 3 of an estate sale. It's 50 to 70% off.
Day
and
three?
no one wants those. Those are
Really?
always the Christmas section at an estate sale, and over at Salvation Army on Wednesday, half off, is
Whoa.
two great places to get that Christmas wear. You probably get the full set at an estate sale, but make sure you look at those pictures first, because sometimes it's just going to be like some weird,
Maybe it's like
overseas art.
a family heirloom or something. Oh, that's that special Christmas ornament that
you
was
think
only
you-
special to that family.
Wait, and you think like right now, though, Kevin, if an estate sale is happening in the holiday season, it's not as hotly like chased after.
Right. It's still, I mean, I was there on day 3, and usually by day 3, it is picked over.
Yeah.
And what was left? All the Christmas wear.
Interesting.
And it was cute and cheesy. You know,
It's interesting, though. That's an interesting point because I've never even known they go 3 days. We had one on my street. Somebody passed away on my street in the past month, and they had an estate sale. It started on Friday. Monday morning, they had so much stuff on the curb for trash pickup. Chairs, couches, desks,
Interesting. I'm surprised
all
they didn't
sorts
just take
of
it to
things.
Salvation Army or something.
Yeah, they just were dumping it all.
They don't, Salvation Army doesn't like those dumps.
Oh, they don't?
They don't like what they quote unquote garage sale dumps. They say there's a
Interesting.
sign like at MAM.
Okay.
There's a sign that says no garage
Goodwill's
sale
good
dumps.
at that, though. I drop stuff
Interesting.
off all the time at Goodwill.
Well, when I had an estate sale, I had a lot of clothes, kids' clothes left over. So I ended up giving them away to people that I know who had small kids that didn't, this stuff, anybody who has a child, there's no time for them to wear out the clothes if they're nice clothes. Especially with the pandemic, there were things my kids grew out of they never got a chance to wear one time. It was just hanging on the tag. And I had so many kids' clothes that I shared the love with some people that I knew that after my sale was over. But there was a lot of stuff that went to Goodwill because I just didn't know what else to do with it. And most of the stuff got sold, but there's lots of that still didn't get sold. And if you do want to thrift, thrifting is like a cool thing now. It's been a cool thing for a while, but I think that's a good point. You could probably find some nice holiday wear and also dinner wear.
Yeah, because it comes. They know to wait until the holidays to put that stuff out. And like I said, Salvation Army, mine does 50% off on Wednesdays, but that might be only clothes. So check your local thrift for that deal.
Let's see. Somebody said I work for estate sales, A&S Estate Sales. Go see all the estate sales. You can find out where they are at estatesales.net. Is that what you search for every weekend?
I'll never admit what I use.
Oh, you're not going to share.
Okay.
You don't want
Because-
competition.
No, because sometimes there's a line out the dang door, and I don't need all that on a Saturday
if you're going
morning.
to an estate sale, how early do you, if they say we start at 8 a.m., do you show up at 7:30?
You'll probably be there 7:45 at least to get in line.
Really?
Because the Blue Hair Brigade will be out there bright and early, elbowing through it.
I'm going to the bedroom first. I'm going to get them slippers I seen on the internet.
But a lot of
slippers on the
times,
internet.
the elders of our community are the ones that are having the estate sales. So it's funny that other elders want to find more things for their own house.
Maybe they're just nosy. Maybe they're like, I lived next to that bitch for 50 years. I want to see what stuff she has.
But I always see them leaving with a cute blouse and a picture.
Well, I always needed a Tupperware picture. And all I got is glass.
You don't want Tupperware that's got stains in it, too. Oh, wow. They must have eaten a lot of pasta.
It don't hurt nobody.
There's back to the Roula and Ryan show.
All right, we're calling on all teachers right now. 713-390-KRBE. That's 713-390-5723.
I know a lot of them probably already just, going
Trying to
in.
get into
Shuffling
their
into
classroom.
class
So
right
let's
now.
get Lucy on the line before she has to go into the school. Hi, Lucy. Welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Yay.
Oops.
Your phone's warbling out. Say that again, Lucy.
I said happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Lucy.
All right, we're asking you what's like a more random gift you've gotten from a student for what you do. Hit us with it. What is it?
Okay. I'm 28 years in.
Wow.
I have gotten lingerie.
No.
Wow.
No.
Wait, what kind of lingerie?
Like
Wait.
underwear or bras, camisole?
A
What'd you
joke?
get?
I have gotten underwear and bras, and I have gotten gowns.
But from what does the child say when the child presented you with the underwear?
Daddy thinks
in
you're
the bag. What did the child say to you?
Nothing. They didn't think anything of it.
Wow.
Wow.
Was it was it nice? Was it stuff
Did
that
you
you
keep
actually
it?
liked?
Did you use any of it?
Oh no. It was no.
From around the house. Was it also, you think, from around the house, the child just put it in a bag, or you know it came from the parent
Like,
approved it?
Somebody,
Was there a
killed,
tag on
somebody
it?
killed a large leopard.
There was a tag on it, but it was definitely. I wonder if somebody gave it to the mom and the mom re-gifted it to me.
Oh my
Oh.
God, that's insane. All right, so besides lingerie,
Oh, that's
what other
disturbing.
things have you received? And by the way, like, what age are these children who are bringing you the gifts?
From elementary school up to middle school.
Okay.
I
Wow.
received Old Spice cologne.
Old Spice.
Oh, the worst worst cologne ever.
That's funny. I haven't smelled it in so long.
there
I
with your
received rotten fruit.
Rotten fruit. Okay.
What do you mean?
So far you've got granddad
Like
cologne,
rotten
lingerie,
fruit.
and rotten
Was it furry
fruit.
strawberries and they didn't realize there was fur all grown on them? How do you give rotten fruit to a teacher?
I don't know, but I was like, what is that smell?
Oh,
and then I went over
no.
to this little, and I was like, oh.
Anything
oh my
else?
God, put me down in my room.
Any other goodies?
Do what?
Any other goodies?
Oh, I got a phallic-shaped chocolate.
Nuh-uh.
Wait, you got a chocolate weenie.
Well, yes, Ryan. Let's go ahead. I mean,
She was dancing around it.
Yes.
She was doing so well.
And you're the professional.
Sorry.
She's a teacher.
anyway, hot dogs come in packs of 8. Hebrew National is a delicious brand.
But then on the other end, I taught at very wealthy schools too, and I got some Louis Vuitton bags.
Oh, you got a Louis
stop
Vuitton
it.
bag.
You got a Louis Vuitton
Oh, yeah.
bag? How big are we talking here? Like a clutch?
Like the $3,500 one.
Stop it.
Somebody got you a $3,500 purse.
And nobody at the church, nobody at the school protested. Like, hello. Anybody
Guess
see
what?
Lucy get a
Guess what?
$3,500 bag? She's
Guess what?
sleeping with someone.
This was 20 years ago, so we didn't have
Rules are
we didn't
different.
worry
Oh,
about
wow.
it. It was a very wealthy school. So
Well,
everybody-
how in the
wow.
heck do you actually grade the child on their real grades
Yeah.
after the parent gave you that?
Did you start dating a guy?
Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no.
Wow, that's really
so,
remarkable.
Yeah, I can go all into the spectrum, and we could talk about this for hours, and
Wow.
I could have you rolling at some of this other stuff that I've
You should make a
gotten.
book.
It's just- it's-
You should work on a book and then like
I-
other
the things
teachers.
I got.
Pictures.
Yeah, things I got at
I
Christmas.
actually do write stuff down regularly because one day something is going to come up that I'm going to need. Because some of the stuff I have seen over 28 years, people would not believe me.
Wow, 28 years.
Sure.
Lingerie,
Wow.
Old Spice,
Sure.
rotten fruit.
Old Spice is something your granddad wore.
Personal items. Thank you for calling, Lucy. We'll let you get off to work, and you have a fantastic day. Deborah's up next at 713-390-KRBE. We're asking teachers, what is something odd or random you've received, and also, what would you like besides a mug? No more mugs.
No mugs.
Hi, Deborah. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are y'all?
Hey,
Hi,
we're
we're fantastic.
fantastic.
Tomorrow's
What
a
are,
drunk show, so we're ready.
Yeah,
We're
drunk
ready.
show tomorrow, honey.
what are some of the things you've gotten?
So I'm a high school culinary arts teacher, and something I got last year, I had a student that had family that lived in the Middle East, so her and her family would go abroad pretty frequently.
Mm-hmm.
And last year, as a gift, she gave me, which is very on brand for my position, but it still kind of was a very welcome surprise. She got me about 4 ounces of authentic saffron.
Oh,
Wait.
whoa. Saffron
So
is
funny.
very
I was gonna
expensive.
guess that. Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
Is that the liquid one?
Like,
No, the actual saffron, right?
yes.
So I get that liquid gold stuff my wife
Explain
gets
what
me
that
around.
is.
The saffron is, I believe, the stamen or something like that. The teeny little tiny piece of a
Yes.
flower.
It's a very, very expensive type of
Yeah.
spice. And in
Okay.
the United
Wow.
States, it can get up to like $75 an ounce.
Yeah.
And she got me about 4 ounces of it.
Wow.
That's
on
awesome.
her last family trip.
Whoa.
My mom did that for me when she went
Yeah.
there.
Really? Holy
Yep.
smokes.
That's all she brought back, but it was very welcomed. It's because you can't get saffron to flavor it anything. You know, it's so expensive.
Yeah, and Deborah, did
Come
you
to my
use
house,
it in
you get
class?
lots of it.
Or
I
did you use it-
I get that every day, I think.
Yeah, Deborah, did you use it personally, like for your own culinary creations in your house, or did you actually do something with it in the class you teach?
Oh, hell no. Keep that.
Both. My fiance and I love making a dish called shakshuka, so I've been able to use it at home as like a flavoring for that. And we also use it in like stocks and broths and stuff. I use it very sparingly because it is very expensive.
Wow.
But I do
Stocks
use it in
and
the classroom
broth?
too, and it's
Yeah, like chicken
incredible.
fat. Yeah.
Is
Not
that
sauce.
shakshuka? Is that an eggs in tomato sauce?
Yeah.
I had that on Sunday.
Did you really? How funny. Well, Deborah, what's your thank you so much for listening to our show. How many years have you been a teacher?
This is actually my 3rd year, and I love it.
Awesome.
Wow.
All right.
Like to
well,
hear
keep on
that.
keeping
Yeah,
on. That's
thank
great.
you.
Thank you so much for listening to our show. You have a
See, I
great
thought
day.
y'all
Take
just
care.
got like
Thank you.
Take care.
Happy holidays.
You
Happy
too, honey.
holidays,
Bye.
Merry Christmas. I thought they just got like Starbucks gift cards.
Well, somebody texted that they got a oh God, they were fighting with their child, their first grader, to not give the first grade teacher their slippers.
That
It was a
made me
big battle in the
giggles.
house. The mom's house slippers.
slippers.
The first grader wanted to give them to the teacher. She goes, "You cannot give your teacher these
Is
slippers."
that a song? Gonna give
Christmas
me-
slippers.
Yeah, slippers, Christmas shoes.
my God.
And then before I get to the
December day.
before I get to the next call, let me read this text. This one texter said that a child in her class wanted so badly to give her a gift and just showed up with a bottle of Pedialyte from the pantry. And she was like, "Well, I guess I need some hydration."
Especially if you're hungover.
Yeah, Alexis is up next. Hi, Alexis. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show.
Hey guys, what's up?
How many years?
Haunted house door.
Unless you burped.
Like a coffin door opening.
You know, these kids get you sick every once in a while.
Yeah. Alexis, how many years have you been a teacher and what grade do you teach right now?
So I have been teaching for 5 years now, and I actually teach all grades. I am a life skills teacher, so I work with kids on every grade level, and I've absolutely loved it. This is my second year doing it.
Oh, neat.
I like to hear that you love your job. What's a random item you've already received in 2 years of being a teacher?
So, well, the first gift when I was teaching younger kids, I actually received someone's wedding ring.
What?
Yeah. So basically, this little boy, he had brought me like a bag full of all these goodies that he just found around his house.
Oh.
And one of the goodies in there was his mom's wedding ring.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! So then, you have to call the mom and say, "How are you missing something?"
Calling the mom and being like, "Hey, I don't know if you've been looking for your wedding ring, but I have it."
Oh my
And
God!
she was like very embarrassed. Also inside that bag there was rash cream.
Rash cream.
Oh my
Blue Star ointment.
Yes, rash cream. Just random things. A toilet brush. Like I don't know.
A
if it was,
toilet
like,
brush?
The little,
my
That's so
God.
cute.
Was
This
it
little
Yetis?
boy was.
So he walked around the house and just picked up
He's
belongings.
like, this looks exciting.
Yes.
And just gave you
Like,
exciting
aw.
things.
How
one
old was
thing
this
about
kid?
kids.
Mhm.
I think he was in pre-K. But one thing
Okay.
about the kids that I work with now is they are very creative of how they wrap their gifts.
Aw.
So
Oh, that's
I
cute.
had a kid use toilet paper to wrap
Oh
a
my
gift.
gosh.
That's funny.
I've had another kid. He used his sock because he just put his like gift card that his mom got in his sock
Aw.
and gave it to me.
Oh
So
my gosh!
they get very creative with them, the gifts. But I will say, no more mugs, please, parents. No more mugs. I think even my mom, she taught for 31 years, and her cabinet is full of mugs that she doesn't even drink coffee with.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
What about like drink containers in general?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on
This
tumblers?
is like a Stanley or whatever. Like
Okay,
those big
so
Yetis.
Stanley, yes, but you also got to think about what kind of beverage drinker your teacher is. Do you see her with her coffee every single day, or do you see her with an energy drink? You gotta make sure you're looking at their personalities as well. I know some male teachers, I don't think they're gonna want a bright pink Stanley cup for their Christmas
True.
gift. So
I guess they could sell it or
I
give it to
always
someone.
say safe bet is gift cards.
Gift cards.
That way
Yeah.
the teachers could get what they want. And sometimes, like me, teachers use their gift cards for the classroom, and other times they'll use it for personal use. So Amazon is always the safest bet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's a great
Amazon
idea.
gift card.
that's
I
good.
like that.
Well, thanks,
you.
Alexis, and I hope you have a.
Hope you're feeling
another
better.
Fun.
Yeah.
I feel bad for
Holiday
teachers right now.
season.
Like, say they've got plans to go on vacation and
Oh,
that.
yeah.
They're like, oh man, I just want to stay away from these kids. Petri dish of.
Well, because the flu is going,
flu's
through
going around.
crazy with a lot of people. 713-390-KRBE. We're asking teachers, what is something odd that you've received as a holiday gift from students over the years? Good morning to you, Reba.
Good morning.
Hey,
Reba.
How many years have you been a teacher, and what grade do you teach?
This is year 26, and I currently teach 6th grade.
Sixth
Oh, wow,
grade.
that's
You must
quite
have
the
some
year.
great stories of gifts that were given.
A lot of mugs.
Full of candy.
The
Hershey Kisses.
yes, the bags of candy from Dollar Tree,
Mhm.
and I set them out on my desk, and the kids love it. The sweetest gift was the kids had given me little things on my desk, and one of my little boys was sitting in the corner, and he looked kind of bummed. And I was just talking to everybody, blah, blah, blah. We go to lunch. We come back, and from behind his back, he hands me his apple from lunch.
Oh.
Because you didn't have anything for
And
you.
that one sticks out like above everything else. But my favorite gifts to receive
when the kids draw me pictures or make me cards.
That's cute.
Because from the heart.
You gotta
Yeah, I
keep
like
it.
that. When kids do
That's really
that.
sweet.
I'm glad you have like a collection of those over the years, and you see them grow up. And my daughter's school, there's a teacher who's been there for so long. She's teaching the kids of the kids she taught.
That's
Oh
pretty
my
cool.
gosh.
Yes. Isn't
Wow.
that crazy? She's like, oh yeah, I taught your mom. It's so.
Makes me think about,
Here is a
fourth
great
grader,
idea.
Yeah.
third grader, or whatever, and
Yeah.
it's your first year. All of a sudden, 20 years later,
But I think this is a
That's true.
good idea if you've got, and this is good for any parent. When kids make the drawings, you can't save every drawing. Take a photograph of everything, and then you can actually upload those photos and make like a little book
with
like
all their artwork.
Snapfish or Artifact Uprising or anything. And it's just like a little coffee table book, and you'll have all the different drawings they ever did in one little book.
Last note on text. I should end with this, and I quote: I taught a few years ago, and my colleague received a tampon decorated as a snowman.
On KRBE, it's the Roula and Ryan show. If you're just waking up, just tuning in, we're playing this listener line call, and we're opening up the phones right now at 713-390-KRBE. How would you react in a situation like this? They were on a break, and listen what happened.
My husband and I have been together 21 years. We were separated for a little bit in the beginning of our relationship. He basically left me for, I say, an older woman. During our separation, I was sad, and my friends were like, you need to go out, and I was just like, I can't. And then when I finally did go out, he found out about it, my husband, and he basically came home crying, telling me to let him back into my life. But I actually got pregnant while we were separated. He still wanted to be with me. We did get back together, and we've been together ever since.
Now, let me ask you guys, if any of you were in a situation like that, do you think you could get back with your mate if either they got
didn't
pregnant?
cheat.
Like if your wife, you and your wife, Eric, separated, they're on a break, and she got pregnant by somebody else, could you get back together with her?
Don't think I could do that.
Don't think you could.
Do you think they
That's
had,
a bigger person.
Did they have
than-
other kids together that?
Unless you were tied in that way. Unless you were
No,
tied
I
in with
edited it
kids.
down. They didn't have any other kids.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
no.
really something else.
That's,
And they've been together 21 years.
Mm-hmm.
but you love somebody.
And he was the one that initiated the break,
Yeah.
and she got pregnant on the break.
How would you handle it, Sam, if Mark and you took a break and he knocked up somebody else? Could you get back together with him?
No.
No.
I
You
don't
didn't know it
think,
was a
I
break.
don't
You
think
know
you
there's no
know. I
cheating.
think right
Absolutely
off,
not.
the instinct is to say no. I think what happened to them is, oh God, we're in this now.
Yeah.
But let's go to Tim, because something similar has happened. Hi, Tim.
okay.
Please turn your radio down. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan show. Hello.
Hello.
Good
Hey,
morning,
how you
Tim.
guys doing?
Tim.
Good.
Hey, we're great. Something like this happened to you?
Yeah, it did. It actually happened to me. We actually became husband and wife. So basically, we were boyfriend and girlfriend. She wasn't sure about what she was going to do. So in the meantime, in between time, I'm like, hey, what's up? Because I wasn't sleeping with anyone.
Uh-huh.
But, she wasn't giving me what I needed. So I was like, all right, cool. I ran into an old girlfriend out and about. We got together. She got pregnant. I didn't know.
Oh.
Me and my girlfriend had got back together, and we were doing awesome.
Oh, no.
And then I get this phone call.
man.
So now I have to break this to her. And I knew it was going to hurt her, but I had to tell her. So I told her. She cried. I cried. And she was like, I'm going to stay. We ended up getting married, but she got pregnant right after that. So
How far apart are your kids?
So you got two kids from two women.
July and August.
One was due in
Yeah.
July, one was due in August. You had babies a month apart. Two different mamas.
A year apart.
A year and a
okay.
month. Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
A year.
Okay,
Yeah,
so a year and a month.
A year apart.
Now, are
But
those kids in each other's lives?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
That's
Of
awesome.
course.
That's great.
But here's the kicker.
Mm-hmm.
She got back together with me, but over time I started seeing that she was mistreating my daughter.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
So this, wait, no.
The
She's
original
mistreating your daughter with the
girlfriend-
other woman.
The original girlfriend that you were having an awesome time with until the extra baby mama came into play was mistreating the baby mama's daughter.
Right.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So that created
But
tension
here-
in your
but-
marriage.
Oh, it created hell of a tension.
Okay.
It was to the point, I was like, hey, I don't give a who you are.
Mm-hmm.
My kids will be here. You'll be gone before anything. But turned out she was racist because my kids are mixed.
Okay. Now, what do you?
So my daughter that I had first, her mom's white.
Okay.
So my second daughter, which whom mother I married, she's Spanish and black.
Okay. So she was mistreating the mixed child from the white mom.
Yes.
Okay. And then you laid down the law and said you cannot do this.
Did she stop then, and then you're together, or are you with the other lady?
Well, the first baby mama, I wasn't with. But the second one is the one I married.
Right.
And
Oh, yeah,
I
you
stayed
already.
married. I stayed married to her for 5 years.
Okay.
It took me 2 years to get a divorce.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
So are they both out of your life? Both women that gave you a child, neither one is with you now?
No, I'm happily married. I got the best thing in the world. I ain't nothing without the one that I have now.
Oh,
How many kids?
Congrats.
Do you have kids with her?
And guess, no, I don't.
No.
No,
She
you don't.
has 3 kids. I have 3 kids, but her daughters are mine, and my daughters love her.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
That's good.
And how old are those girls now, Tim? How old are those baby girls now?
10 and 9.
10 and 9.
I love that you put the girls first.
Yeah, me too.
But you said 3 children.
Maybe one
So I have
earlier.
a son that's 27.
Oh, okay. Son from previous.
So
Okay.
do the girls live primarily?
47 or 27?
27.
27. At 27.
Okay.
Right?
I heard
This-
47
Okay,
too, and
yeah.
I was like, what
Now
is
you're
wrong with
27.
this kid?
And one more question for
Thank
you,
you.
Tim. The woman
Clarifying.
that you had the first baby with, the separation baby, do you have a good relationship with her, or is she just meaning with your custody of the child? Like, are you having tension with the baby mamas with custody of the kids, or is it pretty even for you guys?
No, I don't have an issue when it comes to my kids. I get my kids whenever I want them.
That's cool.
But of course it's the regular. Everybody, wants child support. No issue.
Got it.
But as far as the communication, that's a whole nother issue. Because she had drug problems.
Oh, wow.
That was something that I didn't know about, and
How did she even
it's
have
amazing.
custody? If she had drug problems, how did she have custody of your child?
You know what? I didn't find out. She was kind of missing for 2 years.
Oh my God.
Because the only thing that I was worried about was my child.
Yeah.
I didn't want to know if you had a boyfriend. I didn't care. As long as I can see my child, I'm good. So she lives with her parents, and she still lives with her parents.
Got it.
Man,
Okay.
you got some stories, man. You got some
do.
history.
If anybody driving thinking that the biggest stress in their life is, they want to lose 10 pounds or maybe think of what Tim's been juggling for all these years.
But you
My
sound
gosh.
you sound like a stand-up guy, so
Last 10
I'm
years.
glad that you're in your kids' lives.
I bet that
glad
sucked.
you're a good dad.
It's almost like a soap opera of your life because you finally found love and then
definitely.
something happened
Right.
that could have
It definitely-
broken it up with the
Ah.
baby being
It
born.
definitely is a soap opera.